Rumors swirl around potential trade for a high-profile player as Maple Leafs eye a playoff pushes the Toronto Maple Leafs gear up for what is sure to be an electrifying playoff push. The buzz surrounding the organization's potential moves is palpable. With every game, the pressure mounts to enhance their roster and fortify their chances of capturing that elusive championship. Fans and analysts alike have been ruminating over potential acquisitions that could lend the Leafs the offensive edge they might be craving. With the deadline approaching, speculation appears to be heating up. Sources close to the situation have hinted that the Maple Leafs are actively exploring options to strengthen their scoring capabilities, particularly in the absence of some key players. The current lineup has shown moments of brilliance, but inconsistent production and injuries have left a gap that needs to be filled if the team hopes to contend seriously in the postseason. Recent reports have suggested that negotiations are underway between the Leafs and another Canadian team, stirring excitement among the fanbase. Toronto's management has made it clear that they are not afraid to shake things up to achieve their goals. The organization's willingness to engage in talks for another player underscores their commitment to building a formidable team capable of going deep into the playoffs in Toronto. Passion for hockey spills into every corner of the city, and this fervor is reflected in conversations ringing through bars and coffee shops across the GTA. With every season, the expectations weigh heavily on the shoulders of the players and management alike. The possibility of adding a high-profile player to the lineup is a tantalizing prospect for die-hard fans who have witnessed the highs and lows of the franchise through the years. The Toronto Maple Leafs have cultivated a rich history filled with incredible talent and legendary players. However, in recent seasons, achieving playoff success has proved to be a tall order. The notion that they might be active in the trade market raises hopes among fans, who believe that a few well-timed additions could make all the difference. With the clock ticking down to the trade deadline, whispers of internal discussions continue to circulate. The general manager is reportedly taking a close look at available players who could provide an immediate impact. Fans are itching to learn whether the organization will pull the trigger on a deal that could inject some much-needed energy into the lineup as they enter the final phase of the regular season. Adding a player with proven scoring ability would serve not only to bolster the team's offensive arsenal, but also to energize the locker room as the season heads into the critical stretch. The competition is fierce in the Atlantic Division, and any misstep could spell disaster. The stakes are particularly high, and managers are analyzing every opportunity for improvement. As speculation mounts, discussions around a certain player have gained traction, making waves throughout the league. His ability to find the back of the net and contribute in crucial moments has made him a hot commodity, and teams are lining up to gauge his availability. Despite being on the radar of multiple teams, all eyes are focused on the Leafs and their pursuit of a potential trade that could involve this talented individual. For the players currently donning the blue and white, the pressure to perform at their best heightens with the possibility of new arrivals. The addition of fresh talent often fuels competition within the locker room, with existing players striving to earn their place and maintain their standing among the franchise's budding stars. It's a classic case of survival of the fittest as each player transcends individual goals for the greater good of the team. The upcoming games will serve as a telling point for the Leafs and their quest to refine their roster. With key matchups on the horizon, the urgency to secure a solid lineup intensifies. It's a game of chess, where every move counts. The management will be watching closely to gauge potential fits and compatibility with the team's style of play. If the Leafs do indeed pull off this acquisition, the player in question would fit perfectly into a core that features several all-stars and game-changers. The fanbase's enthusiasm is already at a fever pitch, and a trade of this magnitude would redefine expectations. It would electrify Leafs Nation and reignite hopes of a long-awaited championship in Toronto. Hockey is more than just a sport. It's a way of life. Conversations swirl around potential trades and lineup changes, and a new acquisition could change the landscape and sentiment surrounding the team. Everyone knows that it's not just about making the playoffs. It's about winning the Stanley Cup. As we watch the clock wind down toward the trade deadline, anticipation and nervous energy permeate the air. All eyes will be on the Maple Leafs as they evaluate their options and consider how to best position themselves for a thrilling postseason. Could this player indeed be donning the iconic blue and white jersey soon? Only time will tell, but the wheels are definitely in motion. For those unfamiliar with our player of interest, he has garnered attention for more than just his skills on the ice. Mike Hoffman, currently with the Montreal Canadiens, boasts a unique fact. He is known for his signature goal celebration, which involves an impressive stick twirl that has garnered him a dedicated following. In the world of hockey, where individuality is celebrated, Hoffman stands out both for his talent and flair, making his potential arrival in the Toronto lineup all the more exciting for fans. As we await further developments, the Maple Leafs' commitment to securing a championship-caliber roster remains clear, igniting excitement throughout the Toronto region. The coming days promise to be pivotal in determining the fate of the franchise as they navigate this critical juncture in the season. Stay tuned, because in the world of NHL trades, anything can happen at any moment.